Hey peeps, Sarah here from Sparrow Springs, and today I want to talk to you about the top 7 wall art trends in 2020. Now these are trends that I have noticed that people are buying, not just what's being marketed, but what people are actually buying. Now I am also talking specifically about wall art, not necessarily wall decor where you can have like the metal sculptures or macrame or anything, but like two-dimensional canvas and print kind of wall art. So first of all, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications. And let's get started. So excuse me while I scoot over here. Now the first one on our list is bold abstracts. Now this one did not surprise me, just because I feel like abstract art is very much a versatile thing, and one abstract can go with several different styles of home decor, wall decor, colors, like all of that. Now, specifically in the bold abstracts, it is like color blocks. Now, the next one on the list is typography. Again, not surprised. I think everyone that I know has some form of typography in their house, whether it's a quote or if it's a phrase or labeling some part of the house like the laundry room. Like almost everybody's got something. And the next one on our list is botanicals and florals. This one has been around for a while, but it's still going strong. Maybe it's a good way to enjoy the plant life without the pollen and allergies. Now the next one is portraits of animals and people. Now this one actually kind of surprised me because it's not like they're like really artistic, dynamic kind of poses. They're like very stoic, like front facing or side profile kind of portraits. And then we have photography and collages. I wasn't too surprised about this one, as I feel like photography is just kind of a staple. People always want to capture just like a little bit of life. But I think what surprised me was the twist that they put on it. Specifically, people are using photos and like collages and making it almost like surreal, which I'm kind of excited about because I used to do this a lot, and you can bet that I'm putting it in my next collection. It's also important to note that vintage photography has been kind of put in this category as well and is kind of making its comeback. And the next one is line art. This one also surprised me, but I guess it really shouldn't surprise me, as I know it kind of fits with the whole minimalistic theme and people want like less clutter sort of thing. We won't talk about my studio. We're just gonna ignore the clutter. Now it's mainly animals and people here again. Now, for those who think that this doesn't require some sort of skill, I think you're wrong. If you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and check out my one-line art challenge and you can see how much I struggled with it. Now, the last one is kind of what people are calling engaged art. And this can be something that's more humorous or political. And some of it honestly just kind of looks bizarre. Again, I guess this one didn't really surprised me, but it's important to note that this section includes a very wide range of art, as there are so many varying opinions on different subjects. Okay, so all that out of the way. Now for the more clickbait part of my title, this thing that most artists won't do. Most artists don't create wall art. Yes, all art could potentially go on a wall, but that doesn't necessarily make it wall art. And this is why I differentiate this. Wall art in a lot of places, I mean, if you looked at any of the examples I just showed you, a lot of it doesn't appear to require the utmost of skill. It does require some practice, but I wouldn't necessarily say that that is something that would stretch me to the limits of my abilities. So a lot of artists will do kind of their own thing and they want to create these amazing, awesome pieces, which is good. But when you look at a portfolio that an artist has put together, most of it, it's like, it's really cool, but it's not necessarily something that I would want hanging up in my living room. Baby's awake. Sorry peeps, I just don't want to start this video over again. So most artists won't create wall art because it's not the brink of their abilities, but what they're often forgetting is that yes, when we think of art, we want, composition within a piece, but they don't necessarily view wall art as this is one piece of the composition of the entire room. So that's what I have for you guys today. Make sure you get on my email list to be notified when my wall art collection comes out. It is going to be the biggest collection I have ever released, and I will be including some pieces that fall into every one of these categories. And if you're still here, comment below Tell me which of these that you have in your home. And for my artist peeps out there, I hope you learned something. All right, you guys, have a good day, and I'll see you later, peeps. Okay, Arrow, you tell everybody about the importance of wall art. Okay.